Central New York's most dependable weather team. Here's meteorologist Hannah Evans.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome back. We have a very cold day in store today. It probably is going to be the coldest day of the winter season thus far. Let's take a look at our CAVV tower camera overlooking the city of Utica. We are seeing partly cloudy to mostly clear skies this morning, and temperatures are in the teens and the single digits. Now, on our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar, we're not really seeing any activity in our area. There is just some lake effect snow to the west of us, but it should not affect us today. We are going to be partly cloudy. This is all due to this high pressure system that is kind of lingering over our area. This will allow it to remain dry and partly cloudy for today, tomorrow, and even for most of the day on Wednesday. But it is very, very cold out this morning. Here are some of our local temperatures. We have -4 degrees up in Big Moose and 0 degrees in Lowville. We are at 8 degrees in Rome, 9 in Whitesboro, 10 in Dowdville, and if we do go a bit down to the south, 17 in Schenevus. So again, we are very, very cold this morning. It is going to warm up just a little bit today, but we are going to start to see a breeze form out of the northwest, bringing in that colder air, so it is still going to feel pretty cold outside. So by noon, even though our temperatures are going to be in the upper teens and the 20s, it is still going to feel a little bit cooler than that. In Utica, it's still going to feel like 9 degrees and 7 degrees in Herkimer. If we do fast forward this until 6 p.m. this evening, feeling like -4 in Inlets, -8 in Boonville, even 5 degrees in Utica. So it is just going to feel very cold outside today. So make sure you do bundle up if you are heading out to go anywhere today. But good news is that we are going to be seeing some sunshine. We are going to be getting numerous breaks in those clouds for today and for tomorrow. On Wednesday, it is going to be mostly cloudy, but we are still getting a few breaks, and we are expecting a little bit of some snow on Thursday, so overcast is definitely likely. So this morning, our temperatures are in the teens and the single digits, some temperatures even below 0 up in the North Country. We will rise to the upper teens to low 20s for the high today. But once again, it is going to be quite breezy coming out of the north, so it is going to feel a little bit cooler than that. Overnight tonight, that breeze will die down, but our temperatures are still going to be pretty cold in the teens and in the single digits once again. It will warm up quite a bit tomorrow in comparison to today. We are looking at temperatures in the low 30s for the high instead of the 20s. Now on Wednesday also, it is going to warm up even more with a high near 40. But for today, we are going to be seeing partly cloudy skies and high temperatures just in the upper teens to low 20s. Overnight tonight, we will see lows once again dropping into the single digits with the mostly clear night ahead. So for tomorrow, it is still going to be partly cloudy, a little bit warmer, and even warmer on Wednesday with highs near 40. We're expecting a chance of some snow on Thursday and Friday, with that sunshine returning Saturday. Back to you, Gary.
Anna, thanks. Time now to look at some of the events happening locally.
We're saying good morning to Boonville and all of the greater Utica region. This morning, the sidewalk may be a little bit icy. We did see some snow yesterday that kind of froze overnight due to the low temperatures in the single digits and in the teens. So this morning, watch out for patchy ice, but we will be dry by tonight because it is going to be dry today and it will be partly cloudy. There also is some frost out there. I would definitely give yourself a little extra time to either get your car started this morning or go out and scrape it off. It is kind of thick because that snow did freeze overnight last night. Our temperatures today are in the single digits this morning, but we will rise to the upper teens and low 20s for the high temperature. That is still about 10 degrees below the average high for this time of year, so it is going to be a very chilly day in store today. I'll have a look at your commute forecast coming up. Back to you, Gary.
Hannah, thanks. Twitter has permanently...
New York's most dependable weather team. Here's meteorologist Hannah Evans.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome back. We are starting out very cold this morning, and it will remain cold for the day today, probably going to be the coldest day of the year thus far. Let's take a look at our CAVV tower camera overlooking the city of Utica. We are seeing partly cloudy to mostly clear skies this morning, and our temperatures are ranging in the single digits to the teens. Now, on our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar, we're not really seeing any activity in our area. There is just a few lake effect snow showers just to the west of us, but we are looking to stay dry today. This is all due to high pressure that is kind of lingering over our area. This will allow us to remain dry today, tomorrow, and even on Wednesday before some chance of some snow showers do return for Thursday and for Friday. This morning it is very cold. We are looking at temperatures in the single digits and the teens and some even below zero. We are at 4 below zero up in Big Moose, 0 degrees in Lowville. We are at 9 in Rome, and we are at 10 in Westmoreland. So it is pretty chilly outside this morning. Not really looking to warm up that much because we are only going to be seeing highs in the upper teens to low 20s, but there will be a breeze that is going to be forming out of the northwest, making it feel a little bit colder than what it actually is. So here's a look at some of our wind chill temperatures. This is at noon today. We are looking at temperatures are going to be in the upper teens to low 20s at noon, but still feeling like temperatures are in the single digits. Still feeling like 8 degrees in Herkimer and 10 degrees in Utica. If we fast forward this to 6 p.m. this evening, temperatures are still going to be in the upper teens, but it is going to feel like 5 degrees in Herkimer, 7 degrees in Utica, -6 in Boonville. So we are going to be seeing a very chilly day today, so make sure you do bundle up if you are heading outside at all for anything. But good news is we are going to be getting numerous breaks in those clouds. We are going to be seeing partly cloudy skies today and tomorrow. Mostly cloudy skies on Wednesday, but still getting a few breaks for some sunshine, and the overcast skies do return on Thursday. So waking up very cold this morning, our temperatures in the single digits and in the teens. Our high today will only reach the upper teens to low 20s with those wind chill temperatures in the single digits and the teens still. Overnight tonight, that wind will calm down, but we are still going to be seeing low temperatures in the single digits and in the teens, but it will warm up quite a bit tomorrow to highs in the low 30s. Instead of the low 20s. But for today, we are going to be seeing partly cloudy skies, high temperatures only in the upper teens to low 20s. And overnight tonight, we will drop down to the single digits once again for a mostly clear night ahead. So we'll warm up a little bit more tomorrow and even more on Wednesday as our high reaches near 40. We do see some chance of snow on Thursday and Friday, drying out once again for Saturday. Back to you, Gary.
Hannah, thanks. A new business is...
Welcome back. We are going to remain dry today, tomorrow, and Wednesday in terms of snowfall. It does look like we are going to get a chance for some snow on Thursday and Friday, but the chances look very light in nature, so would only probably need a brush. With these days being dry, it is going to be very dry in the air, so I would recommend breaking out the humidifier. For today and for tomorrow, it is going to be very, very dry. Our dew point temperatures are very low in comparison to the regular temperatures. On Wednesday, it does get a little bit better before getting a little bit more dry for Thursday and Friday, and then once again on Saturday. So as those kids are heading out to their first day back at school today, it is going to be pretty cold. You do not need the umbrella though. Our temperature will be in the low teens, so I would say 10 degrees, and it is going to be partly cloudy. Heading home, our high is only in the low 20s. It still is going to be partly cloudy, and it will be pretty breezy, so make sure you do bundle up. I'll have a look at your commute forecast coming up. Back to you, Gary.
Hannah, thanks. Betty White has passed.
New York's most dependable weather team. Here's meteorologist Hannah Evans.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome back. We are starting out pretty cold this morning with our temperatures in the single digits and teens. It's not really looking to warm up that much today. Let's take a look at our CAVV tower camera overlooking the city of Utica. We are seeing partly cloudy to mostly clear skies this morning, and our temperatures are ranging in the single digits to the teens. Now on our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar, we are dry in all of our areas here this morning. There is just a small lake effect snow shower to the west of us, but we are looking to remain dry for today and for the next couple of days. This is due to this high pressure system that is lingering over our area, allowing for it to stay dry until Wednesday. We are looking at some chances of snow coming back into the area on Thursday. We did get some Skywatcher reports this morning. Looks like temperatures are ranging in the single digits to the teens and some areas even below zero. We are at 4 below zero in Old Forge and 1 below zero in Inlet. We have 5 degrees in Glenmore and 11 degrees in New Hartford. Going a bit down to the south, we have 14 in Milford and in Edmiston. So it is a very chilly start to the morning. It will remain cold today as we get a breeze coming in from the northwest. So make sure you do bundle up for the day today. Now let's take a look at that wind chill. By noon, our temperatures will be in the upper teens, and it is looking like it is still going to feel like single digits for some of our areas. Still feeling like 8 degrees in Herkimer and 10 degrees in Utica. Now by 6 p.m. this evening, it is going to be in the lower 20s for the high temperature today. Still feeling like the single digits, 5 degrees in Herkimer, 7 degrees in Utica, -2 in Hamilton. So make sure you do bundle up today. It is going to be a very cold day, probably the coldest day of the winter season thus far. But we are going to be getting numerous breaks in those clouds for some sunshine today and for tomorrow. We are going to be seeing mostly cloudy skies on Wednesday, but still getting a few breaks in those clouds, and the overcast skies do return Thursday along with that chance of some snow. So we are seeing mostly clear to partly cloudy skies this morning, temperatures in the teens and in single digits. It is going to be partly cloudy today with the high in the upper teens to low 20s, feeling a little bit colder because of that breeze out of the northwest. It will drop down back into the single digits for the low temperature tonight, but that breeze will calm down. It will warm up quite a bit tomorrow with highs in the lower 30s instead of the lower 20s. But for today, we have a high in the upper teens to low 20s. It is going to be partly cloudy outside, and it is getting mostly clear tonight, allowing for those low temperatures to drop into the single digits once again. It is going to be a little bit warmer tomorrow with highs in the low 30s, and even on Wednesday with highs near 40. Our next chance of snow comes back in on Thursday and Friday. Back to you, Gary.
Hannah, thanks. Time now to look at some of the events.
We are saying a good morning to Boonville and all of the greater Utica region. The sidewalk this morning may be a little bit icy because we did see a little bit of snow accumulation on the roads and on the sidewalks last night that definitely froze overnight as our temperatures dropped very, very low. So just be careful of some ice this morning, but we will be dry later on today because it will remain dry today. There also is some frost out there, so if you are getting ready to head out the door, I would definitely recommend either starting your car or getting out there a little bit early to kind of scrape off the ice and the frost that is on the car windshield. Our temperature today is only going to be rising to the low 20s for the high. This morning, we are looking at temperatures just below the teens and the single digits, and even at 10 degrees. We will rise to the lower 20s for the high today, feeling a little bit colder because of that wind coming from the northwest. I'll have a look at your commute forecast coming up. Back to you, Gary.
Hannah, thanks. Twitter has permanently suspended
York's most dependable weather team. Here's meteorologist Hannah Evans.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome back. We are waking up very cold this morning with our temperatures in the single digits and in the teens. It's not looking to warm up that much today. Let's take a look at our CAVI tower camera overlooking the city of Utica. We are experiencing partly cloudy to mostly clear skies this morning, a slight breeze, and our temperatures in the single digits to the teens. Now, on our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar, we are seeing no activity in our area. We will remain dry for the next couple of days. There is just a little snow shower that is just to the west of us. So we are going to remain dry for today, tomorrow, and most of Wednesday due to this high pressure system that will be lingering over us for the next couple of days. Our next chance for some snow doesn't look to be until Thursday and Friday. We did get some Skywatcher reports this morning. We are ranging in some areas are below zero and other areas are in the single digits and in the teens. We have 4 below zero in Old Forge, 5 in Glenmore, 9 in Clinton. Going a bit further down to the south, we have 15 in Cooperstown, 14 in Edmiston and in Milford. So it is a very chilly start to the morning, and that wind will begin to pick up this morning. We will be seeing a lot cooler temperatures today, and it will feel a lot cooler due to the wind. So at noon, our temperatures are going to be in the upper teens at this time, still feeling like the single digits in some areas, still feeling like 4 degrees in Inlet, still feeling like 8 degrees in Herkimer and 10 degrees in Utica. By 6 p.m. this evening, our temperatures will be in the upper teens still, feeling a little bit colder as that wind does pick up. Feeling like 5 degrees in Herkimer, 7 degrees in Utica, 3 degrees in Cooperstown. So it is going to feel a lot colder today than the actual temperature due to this wind coming in from the northwest. We are going to be getting that colder air moving into our area. But the good thing is we will be seeing some sunshine today, and for tomorrow we are going to be getting numerous breaks in those clouds for some sunshine. On Wednesday it is going to be mostly cloudy, but still a few breaks here and there, and the overcast skies do return on Thursday. So waking up this morning, partly cloudy to mostly clear, temperatures in the teens and the single digits. Our high temperature today is only in the upper teens to low 20s, and we will be seeing partly cloudy skies. Overnight tonight, that wind will die down, but still will be pretty cold with our temperatures in the single digits. Now it is going to warm up quite a bit tomorrow with a high in the low 30s instead of the upper teens. Before today, we have our high temperature in the upper teens to low 20s. We are going to be seeing partly cloudy skies, and overnight tonight it will be clearing out, allowing for that low temperature to drop into the single digits. It is going to be a little bit warmer tomorrow than today with our highs in the low 30s, and even warmer on Wednesday with a high near 40. Our next chance of snow does come into the area on Thursday and Friday. Back to you, Gary.
Hannah, thanks to new businesses.
Welcome back. We are looking to remain dry for today, tomorrow, and on Wednesday. Our next chance of snow looks to be on Thursday and Friday, but at this point it doesn't look like too much. Little accumulation, just a brush is expected. But these next couple of days it is going to be pretty dry. The dew point is very low at this time, so I would recommend breaking out the humidifier. On today and tomorrow it is going to be very, very dry, getting a little bit better on Wednesday, Thursday and Friday, moderately the setting on the humidifier, and Saturday it is going to be getting very dry once again. As the kids are heading out to school this morning, it is going to be very cold. Our temperatures right now are in the single digits to the low teens. An umbrella is not expected, though. It is going to remain dry today. By the afternoon, our temperatures will be in the upper teens to low 20s, so still a bit cold, and it is going to be breezy. I'll have a look at your day planner coming up. Back to you, Gary.
Hannah, thanks. Betty White passed away on New Year's Eve.
Welcome back. Let's take a live look at our Cavity Tower camera. We are looking partly cloudy this morning. It's looking pretty blue, and we are seeing some frost on the ground because those overnight lows got down into the single digits. So it is going to be very cold today, and it will remain cold once again overnight tonight, warming up a little bit tomorrow with our high temperatures in the lower 30s instead of the upper teens. So for today we have a high in the upper teens to lower 20s. It is going to be cold, and it is going to be breezy coming out of the northwest. By tonight, that wind will have died down, and we do have a low in the lower teens. Back to you, Gary.
Hannah, thanks. Time now to look at some of the events happening.
Welcome back. We are going to be cold today, probably the coldest day of this winter season thus far that we have been experiencing. Let's take a look at our wind chill temperatures right now. Feeling like 8 degrees at the Griffith Park Airport in Rome. Look at feeling like negative 19 degrees in Watertown, negative 20 degrees or negative 12 degrees in Saranac. It is just going to feel a little bit colder today as a northwest breeze does pick up. On our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar, we are remaining dry for today and for the next couple of days due to high pressure lingering over our area. Our next chance of snow doesn't look to be on Thursday, and it doesn't look to be that much either. Looks like a brush will just be needed. Before the rest of today, our high temperature will only be in the upper teens, and it will be partly cloudy with a breeze coming in from the northwest. Back to you, Gary.
Thanks. It's been a difficult couple of
New York's most dependable weather team. Here's meteorologist Hannah Evans.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome back. We are waking up pretty cold this morning with our temperatures in the single digits and in the teens, and we will only rise to the upper teens for today. Let's take a look at our CAVI tower camera overlooking the city of Utica. We are looking at partly cloudy skies over Utica here this morning and some snow accumulation and frost on the ground from yesterday. Now on our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar, we are dry in most of our area here this morning. There is just a brief lake effect snow shower to the west of us, but we will remain dry for today and for the next couple of days. This is all due to this high pressure system lingering over our area. Our next chance of snow doesn't look to be until Thursday and Friday, and it doesn't even look like that much right now. Some Skywatch reports did come in this morning. We are ranging in the teens to the single digits and some areas even below zero. We are 4 below in Old Forge, 1 below in Inlet, 5 in Glenmore, and 9 degrees in Clinton. Going down to the south, we have 15 degrees in Cooperstown, 16 degrees in West Lawrence. So it is a cold start to the morning. We are going to be seeing a breeze today out of the northwest, so we'll feel a little bit colder than the actual temperature. So here's a look at those wind chill temperatures. This is at noon for today. Our temperatures will be in the teens at this point, but still feeling like the single digits in some areas. Still feeling like 8 degrees in Herkimer, 7 degrees in Cooperstown, 10 degrees in Utica. And moving on to 6 p.m. this evening, our temperatures will be in the upper teens to low 20s. Still feeling like the single digits, 5 degrees in Herkimer, 7 degrees in Utica, 3 degrees in Oneida. So it is just going to be a chilly day outside today, so make sure you do bundle up. We are going to be getting numerous breaks in those clouds for some sunshine, though. For today and for tomorrow, it will be partly cloudy, getting numerous breaks in those clouds. And for Wednesday, we are going to be getting a few breaks, even though it is mostly cloudy. The overcast skies do return on Thursday. Now let's take a look at our skycast for today. We are looking at temperatures in the teens and the single digits for partly cloudy skies. Today, we will only reach a high in the low 20s to the upper teens for some areas. Overnight tonight, we will drop down into the single digits once again for the low, but that breeze will calm down, so it actually will feel like that temperature. For tomorrow, we are going to be seeing partly cloudy skies, and it is going to be getting a little bit warmer with highs in the low 30s. So for today, we have our high temperature in the upper teens to low 20s. It is going to be partly cloudy. And overnight tonight, we have lows in the teens, and it is going to be mostly clear. So for tomorrow, it is going to be getting a little bit warmer than today. We do have high temperatures in the low 30s with partly cloudy skies. Getting a little bit warmer on Wednesday with highs near 40. More clouds than sun, but still seeing some sunshine peeking out. A chance of snow does return for Thursday and for Friday. We are drying out once again on Saturday. Up with temperatures in the single digits this morning. It will be partly cloudy today, and our high temperature will rise just into the upper teens. So we'll be partly cloudy today. Our high temperature in the upper teens will clear out overnight, allowing for those temperatures to drop into the single digits. We will be warming up tomorrow and on Wednesday.
If you haven't been outside yet, consider yourself lucky, baby. It is cold outside, and it's not going to warm up too much. Let's start today over in the Weather Center with meteorologist Hannah Evans with more on this cold weather.
We are seeing very cold temperatures today. It is the coldest day of this winter season thus far. Obviously, I know it is going to get a little bit colder, but let's take a look at our headlines. It is going to be bitter cold day today. We do have a breeze coming in from the northwest, making it feel a little bit colder than the actual temperature. It will remain cold overnight tonight with lows dropping back down into the single digits, but it is warming up tomorrow with highs in the 30s instead of in the 20s. The wind speed isn't that high. We are only looking at wind speeds between 6 to 8 miles per hour, but it is coming from the northwest, so that it is colder air, and it still is enough for it to make it feel a little bit colder than the actual temperature. But good news is that we are going to be seeing numerous breaks in those clouds today and tomorrow. We are going to be seeing partly cloudy skies. On Wednesday, the skies become mostly cloudy, but we are still going to be getting a few breaks in those clouds for some sunshine. It returns to overcast skies back on Thursday. But for the rest of the day, we have a high in the low 20s. It is partly cloudy outside, and it will be clearing out overnight. And I will be looking at those wind chill temperatures coming up. Back to you, Gary.
Hannah, thanks. Whitestown
York's most dependable weather team. Here's meteorologist Hannah Evans.
Good afternoon, everybody. We are seeing very cold temperatures today, and we are also seeing a little bit of a breeze, making it feel a lot colder than it actually is. So let's take a look at our headlines for today. It is bitter cold today with the breeze and the temperatures only being in the teens. It is going to remain cold overnight. We are looking at lows in the single digits once again, but we are going to be warming up tomorrow with highs in the low 30s instead of the 20s. So here's a look at today's high temperatures, only looking to get in the teens to the lower 20s. We are looking at 14 degrees in Boonville and Old Forge, 21 in Middleville and in Utica, and then we have 20 in Rome and Oneida. If we go down to the south, still looking at temperatures in the teens and the 20s, 20 degrees in Cooperstown and in Morris, 17 degrees in Richfield Springs, and 22 degrees in Herkimer. So it is pretty cold out today. We are also seeing a little bit of a breeze moving in from the northwest, making it feel a little bit colder than the actual temperature. So here's a look at that wind chill. So at 6 p.m. this evening, our temperatures will still be around that high temperature, but it will feel like the single digits. We are looking at 5 degrees in Herkimer, 7 degrees in Utica, below 6 in Boonville. So it is feeling pretty cold up in North Country. And that is going to be the theme for today. It is just going to feel a lot colder than the actual temperature. It is also remaining pretty dry. So for today and tomorrow, our dew point is very low. It is very dry outside. I know sometimes that does bother people, so I would definitely break out the humidifier for these next 2 days. It is getting a little bit better on Wednesday, but getting a little bit more dry on Thursday and Friday, and then once again for the start of the weekend on Saturday. We are not looking to see any snowfall for the next couple of days. We are remaining dry today, tomorrow, and Wednesday. It does look like we are going to be seeing a chance of snow on Thursday and on Friday, but at this point, it doesn't look like a lot of accumulation is expected. So we are seeing temperatures in the teens right now. We will see a high in the low 20s for most of our areas. Overnight tonight, that wind will calm down, and we will be seeing lows back into the single digits. It will warm up quite a bit tomorrow in comparison to today. We are looking at temperatures in the lower to mid 30s for the high instead of the teens to the 20s. And on Wednesday, it is warming up a little bit more. Our overnight lows from Tuesday into Wednesday only dropping into the 20s. And on Wednesday, we are going to be seeing highs near 40, and it will be mostly cloudy. Before today, we have a high in the low 20s. It is very cold, and it is breezy outside. Overnight tonight, we are going to be seeing lows in the teens and single digits once again because it will be clear, allowing for those temperatures to drop. We are getting a little bit warmer tomorrow with lows in the low 30s and a little bit warmer on Wednesday with highs near 40. The snow returns on Thursday and Friday, but little accumulation is expected before some sunshine returns on Saturday. Back to you, Gary.
Hannah, thanks. It may be beautiful weather. Look at the weather in this half hour. Once again, here's meteorologist Hannah Evans.
We are seeing very cold temperatures today. It is the coldest day of this winter season thus far. Obviously, I know it is going to get a little bit colder, but let's take a look at our headlines. It is going to be bitter cold day today. We do have a breeze coming in from the northwest, making it feel a little bit colder than the actual temperature. It will remain cold overnight tonight with lows dropping back down into the single digits, but it is warming up tomorrow with highs in the 30s instead of in the 20s. The wind speed isn't that high. We are only looking at wind speeds between 6 to 8 miles per hour, but it is coming from the northwest, so that it is colder air, and it still is enough for it to make it feel a little bit colder than the actual temperature. But good news is that we are going to be seeing numerous breaks in those clouds today and tomorrow. We are going to be seeing partly cloudy skies. On Wednesday, the skies become mostly cloudy, but we are still going to be getting a few breaks in those clouds for some sunshine. It returns to overcast skies back on Thursday. But for the rest of the day, we have a high in the low 20s. It is partly cloudy outside, and it will be clearing out overnight. And I will be looking at those wind chill temperatures coming up. Back to you, Gary.
Hannah, thanks. There's a New
York's most dependable weather team. Here's meteorologist Hannah Evans.
Good afternoon, everybody. We are seeing very cold temperatures today, and we are also seeing a little bit of a breeze, making it feel a lot colder than it actually is. So let's take a look at our headlines for today. It is Bitter cold today with the breeze and the temperatures only being in the teens. It is going to remain cold overnight. We are looking at lows in the single digits once again, but we are going to be warming up tomorrow with highs in the low 30s instead of the 20s. So here's a look at today's high temperatures, only looking to get in the teens to the lower 20s. We are looking at 14 degrees in Boonville and Old Forge, 21 in Middleville and in Utica, and then we have 20 in Rome and Oneida. If we go down to the south, still looking at temperatures in the teens and the 20s, 20 degrees in Cooperstown and in Morris, 17 degrees in Richfield Springs, and 22 degrees in Herkimer. So it is pretty cold out today. We are also seeing a little bit of a breeze moving in from the northwest, making it feel a little bit colder than the actual temperature. So here's a look at that wind chill. So at 6 p.m. this evening, our temperatures will still be around that high temperature, but it will feel like the single digits. We are looking at 5 degrees in Herkimer, 7 degrees in Utica, below 6 in Boonville. So it is feeling pretty cold up in North Country. And that is going to be the theme for today. It is just going to feel a lot colder than the actual temperature. It is also remaining pretty dry. So for today and tomorrow, our dew point is very low. It is very dry outside. I know sometimes that does bother people, so I would definitely break out the humidifier for these next 2 days. It is getting a little bit better on Wednesday, but getting a little bit more dry on Thursday and Friday, and then once again for the start of the weekend on Saturday. We are not looking to see any snowfall for the next couple of days. We are remaining dry today, tomorrow, and Wednesday. It does look like we are going to be seeing a chance of snow on Thursday and on Friday, but at this point, it doesn't look like a lot of accumulation is expected. So we are seeing temperatures in the teens right now. We will see a high in the low 20s for most of our areas. Overnight tonight, that wind will calm down, and we will be seeing lows back into the single digits. It will warm up quite a bit tomorrow in comparison to today. We are looking at temperatures in the lower to mid 30s for the high instead of the teens to the 20s. And on Wednesday, it is warming up a little bit more. Our overnight lows from Tuesday into Wednesday only dropping into the 20s. And on Wednesday, we are going to be seeing highs near 40, and it will be mostly cloudy. Before today, we have a high in the low 20s. It is very cold and it is breezy outside. Overnight tonight, we are going to be seeing lows in the teens and single digits once again because it will be clear, allowing for those temperatures to drop. We are getting a little bit warmer tomorrow with lows in the low 30s and a little bit warmer on Wednesday with highs near 40. The snow returns on Thursday and Friday, but little accumulation is expected before some sunshine returns on Saturday. Back to you, Gary.
Hannah, thanks. A new business
forecast. Let's get over to Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis. Happy New Year, Bill. Haven't seen you in a while.
Yeah, it's starting out on a cold note, which is completely different from 2021, where we've been seeing some very warm weather.
More like winter.
Yeah, right. Now we're finally getting to where we should be, or at least closer. Current temperature is 17 degrees. It's very dry. That dew point's only 7, and we've got breezy conditions, which means we have a wind chill. So dress nice and warm if you're heading out. Temperatures tonight into the single digits to near 0. In many areas. So again, the coldest night so far this season, the coldest day since February 12th, of course, of last year. Live look at the Yorkville Battery Stern Tracker 2 Doppler radar. It will stay dry as we head into this evening. Again, single digits tonight to near 0. Not quite as cold tomorrow. Temperatures will be a lot closer to average. We'll be about 10 to 15 degrees warmer tomorrow compared to today. And of course, the question, at least on some folks' minds, where's the snow? Do we have any in the extended forecast? We'll take a look. This evening, cold temperatures in the teens. Again, dress nice and warm if you're heading out. We are tracking overnight low temperatures and how they vary widely across the region for tonight. And that's coming up. Jason, back to you.
All right, Bill, thank you very much. Whitestown police have located a
New York's most dependable weather team. Here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis.
Good evening. A very cold day across the region, a lot closer to where we're supposed to be this time of the year compared to what we saw over the weekend. Let's take a live look outside. This is our CAVV Tower Cam. Beautiful sunset here on Smith Hill. If you haven't noticed, we've actually been gaining some daylight at the end of the day since the earliest sunset of the year, which took place on December 9th. And we've gained about 13 minutes of daylight, so we're going to continue to see a little bit more in the way of brightness at this time as we go forward. The sunset will be after 5 p.m. in about 2.5 more weeks as we continue to turn the course here and as the days slowly continue to get longer and longer. It's a very slow climb out of winter, and we're really not even in the heart of it just yet. Live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. It is dry, it is clear. Tonight, with those conditions in place, many of us will fall to the single digits. In fact, some places near zero. Old Forge 1 below zero tonight. Boonville 1 above zero. Remsen 5. Utica down to 9. Middleville 7. Rome 7 degrees tonight. Across Southern Valley, single digits to be had. Cooperstown 9. Richfield Springs 8. Hamilton 9. So again, a very cold start to Tuesday. But the weather does warm up as we look ahead. Days like today, when the air gets really cold, it's dry. Cold air typically doesn't hold as much water vapor compared to warmer air. And you get days like this in the teens, you're going to want to run the humidifier if the house is really dry. Looks like the humidity in the air does rise as we head into Wednesday and Thursday, and that becomes less of a problem. So you look at the radar and satellite image. Today's weather quiet across the Northeast, but it's been snowing really hard along the mid-Atlantic. Their first snowstorm of the season. In fact, parts of the mid-Atlantic getting more snow than we've had for the whole season in parts of central New York. That system is heading out to sea, and it just continues to drag in some colder weather in its wake. Storm Tracker 2 Skycast tonight, clear skies, again, down into the single digits to near or below zero. We start out Tuesday morning with sunshine, and we do warm up. It'll be a slow climb, but we'll get into the 20s in the afternoon, close to 30 degrees for the high temperature tomorrow under partly sunny skies. The weather remains dry as we head into tomorrow night. And then on Wednesday, we are looking at more clouds and then looking at temperatures continuing to warm up, highs in the upper 30s to low 40s. The weather stays pretty quiet with no real big snow in the forecast, at least for the next several days locally. We do have some lake effect snow that's going to impact Buffalo and Watertown as we head later into the week, but that does look to stay out of our local area. We're cold tonight. Again, a low temperature of 7. Tomorrow, it's going to be not quite as cold. Partly sunny skies, temperatures in the low 30s. So look at your Storm Tracker 2 7-day forecast. Mostly cloudy skies, a high of 39 on Wednesday. Thursday, cloudy, low 30s, some light snow possible Friday. We are dry on Saturday. Temperatures close to 40 again by Sunday, and some light snow looking ahead to Monday. And coming up in the next half hour, we're tracking very cloudy stretch of weather we've been having, aside from today, of course.
All right, we'll look forward to it. Thanks, Bill. A winter storm that moved across the plains and the Midwest and hitting the east and southeast today. Schools are closed, thousands of homes are without power, and the weather has added more pressure to airlines that were already stressed by COVID. NBC's Dan Sheneman reports.
Snow is socking it to the east and southeast.
It's a little late. Wasn't here for Christmas.
Weather snarled traffic at many of the nation's airports. One air traveler, President Biden, was greeted by heavy snow when Air Force One arrived at Joint Base Andrews. At the White House, the lawn covered in a thick blanket of white. Up to 10 inches forecast for the Washington, D.C. area. Multiple school systems called off classes.
Stay home, stay off the roads, allow our crews to work.
And it's a lot of work. Throughout the mid-Atlantic, keeping roads clear and windshields free of snow is a challenge.
I woke up, the car was covered in snow, so I had to clean that off.
The governor of New Jersey declared a snow emergency, while near Philadelphia, snowflakes were falling the day after some unseasonably warm temperatures.
Basically wearing shorts yesterday and then go to, here we go, snowing, right?
Snow fell in North Carolina, while snowfall in Alabama was an opportunity for one snowboarder to have a little fun.
It's snowing.
Not even the Florida Panhandle was spared the winter weather. 2022, off to a snow-covered start. Dan Sheneman, NBC News.
Still to come here on the Live at 5 News Hour, meteorologist Bill Curtis, and you got some beautiful pictures there to share.
Yeah, definitely some great photos from folks sending them in. Well, let's take a look at the sunset this evening. This was sent in by Jessica Lee in Little Falls. It's overlooking the Mohawk River. A gorgeous shot there. Another beautiful picture from Martha Treen. This is the sky in Miller's Mills. We saw some sunshine today. We've actually climbing out of a very cloudy weather pattern over the past 2 weeks. We really haven't seen much in the way of sunshine. And in many cases, we've had completely overcast skies. So seeing the sunshine today was welcome. We'll see it again tomorrow and then a few breaks here Wednesday, but we're getting back into a more cloudy weather pattern as we head into Thursday and Friday. Live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. It is completely dry with clear skies and calm winds. Temperatures are going to cool off rapidly this evening. Many of us will fall into the single digits to near zero tonight for overnight lows, but the weather does look to warm up as we look ahead. We're tracking the trend in temperature. Look at that forecast. It's coming up. Jason, back to you.
Bill, thank you. The committee tasked
New York's most dependable weather team. Here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis.
Good evening. A cold night is ahead. Temperatures will fall into the single digits to near or in some cases below zero, especially across the North Country. Conditions are set for this. We have clear skies. A live look at our Cavity Tower Cam. Light winds, very dry air. It's a recipe for very rapidly falling temperatures this evening. And again, a very cold start to tomorrow morning. Live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. It will remain dry across our area over the next couple of days. If you're heading out this evening, dress nice and warm. Keep in mind that we are still dealing with icy spots from the weather that we had over the weekend. We have not had a chance to get rid of that, so untreated surfaces could still be a little bit icy. Your major roadways will be fine. We'll be looking at dry conditions here heading into tonight. Sky watchers, again, many places already in the low teens, some places the single digits. Inlet 9, John and Schuyler is 9 degrees, Mike and New Hartford 16, Gray 12, Norway 13. Across Southern Valleys, Mohawk 16, Cooperstown 14, and Christopher and Edmonston with 13 degrees. And again, many places near zero tonight. But we do turn the corner pretty quickly. This really cold air is not going to stick around. In fact, check it out. We're into the low 30s tomorrow, so it's about 10 to 15 degrees warmer than today. And then Wednesday, we make a run towards 40. It won't be quite as warm as over the weekend, but again, we do see this chill going away, at least for a little while. Thursday, we're into the low 30s, and then it does get colder again Friday and Saturday with temperatures in the mid-20s. The radar and satellite image, we missed a big snowstorm moving out to sea, bringing heavy snow to the mid-Atlantic. This is dragging in some of that cold air in our area, and that's going to keep us dry here as we head into tonight, as well as really the next couple of days. We don't see any big weather events locally. Again, we're down into the single digits tonight. Tomorrow morning, partly sunny skies. We do warm up. Temperatures in the upper 20s around lunchtime, and again, high temperatures in the low 30s. The weather stays dry. A surge of warmth for Wednesday as winds turn into the south. So again, we're looking at mostly cloudy skies into Wednesday afternoon. There will be a cold front that arrives Wednesday night. That does bring us a few light snow showers and colder weather heading into Thursday. The end of the week, that secondary push of cold weather, the one that arrives Wednesday night and into Thursday, is going to instigate some lake effect snow, but this is expected to fall entirely outside of our viewing area. This is going to be bringing some heavy snow to Watertown and Buffalo, so this is going to make headlines, but again, we are expecting winds at least Thursday and into Friday to generally be from the southwest, keeping the heaviest snow well to our north. We'll continue to keep an eye on it, though. Clear skies tonight, low 7. Tomorrow, not as cold. Sunshine, temperatures in the low 30s. Storm Tracker 2 7-day forecast. Mostly cloudy Wednesday, 39. Low 30s Thursday. Again, some light snow showers here on Friday. That's a system that's moving out to sea, but we'll keep an eye on that, too. 25 degrees for the high. Saturday, sunshine, 26 after a cold start. Wintry mix possible Sunday, more light snow chances on Monday. We'll be right back.
Forecast tonight at 6. Here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis. Good evening, Bill.
Good evening, Jason. A cold day across the region. Temperatures climbing only into the teens. This is the coldest day that we've had so far this season. Coldest day since February 12th of last year. Current temperature is 13 degrees, a high of 19. We will easily fall into the single digits to near zero tonight in many areas, and it's going to cool off very quickly over the next few hours. Beautiful sunset earlier today, just an hour and a half ago. Jessica Lee, this picture from Little Falls overlooking the Mohawk River. Martha Treen capturing this great shot for Miller's Mills. And it was nice to see the sunshine today despite the cold. Live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. It will remain dry this evening. Again, tracking cold weather tonight, temperatures in the single digits. Not as cold tomorrow. Temperatures will rebound after we get through the morning. Temperatures will be noticeably warmer compared to today. Another question on some people's minds, where's the snow? We're going to take a look at the forecast coming up. Cold tonight, temperatures in the teens this evening. A look at that forecast and some warmer temperatures ahead. Jason, back to you.
Bill, thank you. Good news tonight. Whitestown Police have located
York's most dependable weather team. Here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis.
Good evening. We are tracking cold weather tonight. Temperatures falling quickly this evening. Let's take a live look outside our Campbell Tower cam. Clear skies, light winds, and very dry air in place. This live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Recipes, or the recipe for a very cold night ahead. We're into the single digits tonight. Some of the colder pockets of our region likely getting close to zero. 1 below zero tonight in Old Forge, Boonville 1 above zero, Remsen 5, Middleville 7, Utica 9. Across the southern valleys, again, a cold night. Cooperstown 9, Richfield Springs down to 8 tonight, New Hartford 10, and Herkimer down to 11. If you're heading out this evening, in addition to dressing nice and warm, just keep in mind that untreated surfaces could still be slippery from what happened yesterday. We saw a mix of some snow and freezing rain in the area. And without really climbing all that much today, even with the sunshine that we had out there, there could be some icy spots on untreated surfaces. Our current temperatures from our sky watchers already in the teens and single digits. Norway 13, Inlet 9. Schuyler, John checks in with 9. Across the southern valleys, Decoit 11, Whitesboro 15, and Morris checks in with 15 degrees. We missed a big snowstorm today impacting the mid-Atlantic. This is going to continue to head out to sea. Our weather stays dry on the fringe of this system. We saw some clouds today from that, but skies are looking to stay mostly clear as we head into tonight. Again, that's going to allow for a very cold start to the day tomorrow. Tomorrow, a pretty quiet day of weather, just a few lake effect clouds. Temperatures will be in the upper 20s to low 30s, so noticeably less cold. Won't be as cold tomorrow night. And heading into Wednesday, we're seeing a surge of warmth. The south wind takes over. Temperatures Wednesday afternoon climb into the mid to upper 30s. Wednesday night, we're keeping an eye to the west. There's going to be a cold front that moves through, and that brings another push of some colder weather. Not quite as cold as today, but this is going to instigate some lake effect snow as we head into Thursday night, and Friday. So we're looking ahead here, but I want to point out that the regions that we're focused on, Watertown, Buffalo, likely to see some heavy snow later this week. At the current moment, it looks like almost all of this heavy snow is going to stay out of our area. Again, it's something we'll continue to watch as we head later into the week. But again, at this point, a lot of that heavy snow stays to the north of central New York. Cold tonight down to 7. Not quite as cold tomorrow. Partly sunny. Temperatures in the low 30s. A look at your Storm Tracker 2 7-day forecast. Mostly cloudy on Wednesday, a high of 39. Again, the lake effect to the north. Thursday, we're looking at cloudy skies, 32. Light snow on Friday from a system passing to the south, 25 degrees. Saturday's looking dry. Rain, snow mix here for Sunday. More snow in the forecast on Monday. Jason.
All right, Bill, thanks very much. Still to come on News, Bill Curtis.
All right, Jason, it is a cold night across central New York. Temperatures have already dropped into the single digits. We're sitting at 7 degrees at Griffiths and Rome with clear skies and calm winds. Many places will be near zero as we head into tomorrow morning. So this is certainly the coldest night of the season, the coldest day since February 12th. Temperatures this afternoon failed to reach 20 degrees. A live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. It is dry, it is clear, and it will stay that way over the next 2 days. We are in a very quiet weather pattern. Temperatures are going to rebound. We're back into the low 30s tomorrow. After starting out near zero, we're into the upper 30s on Wednesday. A secondary push of some colder weather arrives as we head into the end of the week, along with a better chance for some snow as we head into Friday. Weather headlines, cold start to Tuesday. The weather does look warm, or at least warmer, I should say, as we head into the afternoon. And again, we are looking at our chances for snow this week. Not many chances, but a few things to talk about. We'll take a closer look. Tonight, down into the low single digits near zero in many areas with cold conditions. We are tracking a warm-up. Look at that forecast is coming up. Jason, back to you.
Bill, thank you. New tonight, we have new information.
York's most dependable weather team. Here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis.
Good evening. It is cold out there tonight. Temperatures already in the low single digits in many areas. We are likely to head towards 0 in the coldest spots overnight. This is a live look at the CAV tower cam. We have clear skies and light winds, and it is looking completely dry across central New York on the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Have a look at some current temperatures in our local area. Big Moose in northern Herkimer County, 5 below 0. Lowville, 2 below 0. 6 degrees, Rome, Whitesboro, and Westmoreland. Dolgeville, 7. Little Falls, 9. Across southern valleys, single digits. Skenevis, 9. Norwich, 9. Hamilton, 10 degrees, and it's a balmy 11 in Sherburne this evening. If you are heading out tonight or tomorrow, just keep in mind we are still looking at icy sidewalks. This is from what happened yesterday. On untreated surfaces, there could be some slippery spots. The main roads will be fine. They've been well treated. Most of us are looking at dry pavement here tonight and tomorrow. But again, the sidewalks could still be a little bit slippery. Working tomorrow, it's not going to be quite as brutally cold as it was today. Temperatures will be in the low 30s for the high, so it will be a lot less chilly. And it is going to start out pretty cold, but it will warm up as we head into the afternoon. The radar and satellite image showing high pressure bringing in some Arctic air. The big story today is what's been happening along the mid-Atlantic. There's been a major snowstorm that has fallen in Virginia, Maryland, southern New Jersey. 6 to 12 inches of accumulation. There are parts of the mid-Atlantic that picked up more snow in the past 24 hours that we've had as season snowfall here in the city of Utica. I'll look at our Storm Tracker 2 Skycast. The weather stays dry for tonight. Again, it's cold. We start out tomorrow morning with partly sunny skies. We'll see some lake effect cloud cover, but other than that, it should be a pretty quiet afternoon with partly sunny skies, temperatures in the low 30s. The weather remains dry heading into tomorrow night. A south wind brings temperatures back into the 30s as we head into Wednesday. Wednesday night, a cold front approaches from the west, and this is going to bring in some colder air. In fact, it's going to be cold enough to see some lake effect snow as we head into Thursday and Friday. There could be some heavier accumulations to the north and to the west in the Watertown region and in the Buffalo region. The main wind direction is from the southwest, keeping the snow out of central New York, but it is something we'll be watching. Cold tonight down to 4. Sunshine tomorrow, a cold start, but not as cold in the afternoon, a high of 32. Storm Tracker 2 7-day forecast. We are keeping an eye on Friday. There could be some widespread steady accumulating snow with the system passing south, 25 for the high. Saturday is looking partly sunny, 26. A rain-snow mix here on Sunday, followed by more light snow on Monday. We'll be right back.
Let's look at the forecast tonight. Let's get over to Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis. Good evening, Bill.
Good evening, Jason. Good evening, everyone. It is a cold night across the region. We're already in the single digits. It's 7 degrees at Griffiths and Rome. Many of the outlying areas are near or in some cases below 0, and that is where we're going to start tomorrow morning. Across the region. Live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. It is completely dry in our area. It's going to stay dry for the next couple of days. Temperatures are going to rise after a very cold start to the day tomorrow. We're into the low 30s. Our warmest day of the week is Wednesday. We're up close to 40 again before some colder weather arrives Thursday and Friday. And with that change, with that next round of cold air, we do expect to see some lake effect snow generally north of our area. And again, we're talking about really the absence of snow, at least for the next couple of days. Again, some warmer weather on the way. The question is, when do we see the snow? We're going to take a look at some of the long-range forecasts, and we'll see if there's any on the horizon. Tonight, it's cold. We're down to 4 in town. Again, a lot of the outlying areas are near or below 0 tomorrow morning. We are tracking those warmer temperatures. A look at the forecast is coming up. Jason, back to you.
Bill, thank you. New tonight, State Police out of Troop C are asking for your help.
New York's most dependable weather team. Here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis.
Good evening. It's a cold night across central New York. This is a live look at the CAV tower cam overlooking the city of Utica. It is dry on the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar, and it is cold. We are looking at temperatures that are already below 0 across the northern part of the area. Lowville 4 below 0, Big Moose 5 below 0, 5 in Rome, Whitesboro, and Westmoreland, Dolgeville 7, Little Falls 9. Across southern valleys, Skenevis 8 degrees, Sherburne 11, and Hamilton with 12. And temperatures will remain near 0 tonight in many areas. So just just nice and warm heading out the door tomorrow. Also keep in mind, we had an event yesterday, a wintry mix, and we're still seeing the residual effects from that. A couple of icy sidewalks and driveways are still possible through tomorrow morning because of what we were seeing on Sunday. This should be the exception rather than the rule, and untreated surfaces likely will continue to be slick. Tomorrow is going to be a little less cold than today. Temperatures will be in the low 30s. We're looking at dry conditions and a little bit of sunshine, especially in the morning across most of the area. So if you look at the radar and satellite image, the big story today is what didn't happen locally, and that was a winter storm across the mid-Atlantic. Parts of Virginia, Virginia, Maryland, and southern New Jersey picked up 6 to 12 inches of snow. Some places reporting more snow in the past 24 hours than Utica has had for the whole season. That storm heading out to sea. A look at our Storm Tracker 2 Skycast. We are dry tonight. It's cold. Temperatures start out near zero tomorrow morning. Tomorrow afternoon, aside from some lake effect cloud cover, it's going to be a dry day, and we should see a decent amount of sunshine, especially south of the Mohawk Valley. The weather remains dry tomorrow night. Winds turn into the south, bringing in some warmer temperatures. We're expecting highs on Wednesday to climb into the mid to upper 30s. A cold front heading into the region tomorrow on Wednesday night is going to create some lake effect snow. A strong southwesterly wind is likely to produce some heavier bands of snow in the Watertown and Buffalo region. Again, this is a southwesterly wind, so those bands generally stay out of our area, but we will continue to watch that as we head later into the week. It's cold tonight. We're down to 4 degrees tomorrow. Sunshine, not as cold, at least in the afternoon, a high of 32. Storm Tracker 2 7-day forecast. The weather remains dry on Wednesday and Thursday. Again, we'll continue to keep an eye on lake effect snow to the north and west. We do have to watch Friday. An area of low pressure generally passes to the south, but it could be close enough to bring us widespread steady, and at this point looking like generally light to moderate snow on Thursday night and into Friday. Stay tuned for that. Saturday is looking dry. We're up to 40 on Sunday. The next weather system that follows brings a wintry mix. Some light snow returns on Monday. We'll be right back.